I'll let him after.
A tremendous performance by you today, again showing off some more mobility and just really your maturation as a quarterback. Would you talk about your growth, please?
Yeah, I think just obviously every game is valuable, and the more I get to go through a week of practice with my teammates, with Scott, to hear what he's thinking, and then get to execute throughout the week is puts us in a good position to perform well on Sunday. So obviously I just have a lot of great teammates around me that are performing at a high level that are making me look good.
And when you go back to this spring and training camp, this is kind of the blueprint for you guys. Good third down offense, good third down defense, good play with the quarterback, run the ball.
Yep.
I know it's taken a little while, but how satisfying is it that you're able to kind of find that formula that you guys have drawn up?
Yeah, I guess better late than never for sure. We would have liked it obviously earlier in the year and to not go through the slump we did, but again, it's just we say week after week we have a resilient bunch of guys, and I'm sure it was probably harder for people to believe that when we were losing a lot of games, but now that we're winning a couple games, it definitely is showing.
Could you rehash how unusual yesterday was as a travel day, and to what extent that was? It didn't look difficult to overcome, but I mean, I know you guys are routine guys, so.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was pretty weird. When you leave on Saturdays for an away game, you're not used to going back home, and so I kind of got back home, and my wife and my dog both looked at me like, "What are you doing here?" So it was fun to be home for an extra couple hours, but last night was a late night and didn't get to bed till probably 1, something like that. So a lot later than I hope, but again, it says a lot about our guys, and I think really it was kind of funny when we came in this morning. It was really a lot of juice from a lot of guys that I think kind of saw it as a challenge and decided to just enjoy it.
And you went to bed less than 12 hours before kickoff, and what time did you wake up?
I woke up at 8, something like 8. Yeah. So yeah, still got ample sleep. It wasn't no sleep, but not ideal. But
yeah, not the usual meetings at night and stuff.
yeah, we did the meetings back. At the facility when we got back. So we had a little break and then went back to meetings and then took off.
Aidan, if you didn't know that Brock was a rookie, how long would you think that he had been playing in the league the way he's able to be kind of more than a security blanket for you?
Yeah, no doubt. I think definitely more than a security blanket. He's super impressive. He like you said, he looks like a vet out there, and he has that presence too. And that's just kind of how he is. He's calm, he's chill. It's hard to really get him to raise his voice over a couple decibels. So it's just been fun to have him, see his growth, and just a great job by him. And then I think obviously using him sometimes as a decoy as well to get other guys open. Think about Mike and how hard Mike works throughout the week and during the game to do all the dirty stuff, and those two just play so well off each other. Harrison as well. Really, it's just when you think about Brock and a great player like that, it makes me think about the other guys that are the supporting cast that don't get as much limelight. So super proud of all those guys.
In one game, he took down Mike Ditka, he took down Puka Nacua, he took down Darren Waller. In terms of records that he set today, what does that say about what he means to this team, what he means to you as a quarterback?
Yeah, I think consistency comes to mind. I think normally when you see a player who's consistent throughout the week, you can rely on him in the games, and he's very routine. He's normally I see him having breakfast around the same time every day, and just sticking to his routine and working hard to make sure his body feels right, his mind is right, and we ask tight ends to do a lot. I think tight ends is one of the hardest positions to play. You got to learn a lot in the run game and in the pass game, and so super proud of him, and I just really can't say enough good things about the guy.
I'm going to assume Trey wasn't your first read on that touchdown throw in the back of the end zone. Where do you pick him up? I know you made some, you bought some time with your feet, but where do you pick him up in that sequence?
Yeah, he was late in the read, and was trying to get it to Brock and then to Mike, and then Trey out there kind of got left because of the route. It was really the route that Mike ran really captured the corner, and then Trey was able to get open out there. So again, that's just the details that Trey's going to get the touchdown, and he deserves it. But Mike's the one, doing the things right, doing the details right, and we can go play by play and really go through that. That's why football's so great.
In your head, do you know? Okay, he's there. He'll be there, or do you pick him up visually?
That one I moved around a little bit and saw him. He was later in my read, so I saw him after I moved a little bit. But you have an idea, obviously, to go through progressions and where you want to get to.
Aidan, 2 quick ones, but you are maturing as a quarterback the more reps you get. But, for example, Vinny just mentioned the read to Trey. There was a hot read on a blitz that you had, the movement. I'm just curious, you've really, this second half of the season, have grown. Will you talk about Scott Turner's influence on your game and how he's helped you, please?
Yeah, it's been great to have him in the room, as I've said before, and just get to hear from his voice, what he's thinking on each play. And I think when you have the chemistry between, the play caller and the quarterback when he calls a play, really what we're looking for. And I think those discussions throughout the week have really been great, and they prepared me for Sunday. So Scott has put our entire offense in a great position, and all the other coaches as well, working hard throughout the week to put the players in a good position.
10-game losing streak, this team could have quit, but you guys just kept fighting. Even Mark Davis mentioned at the owners' meeting the fact that you guys are still fighting. What does that say about AP and his leadership, that you guys have just stayed the course and been steady?
Yeah, it's impressive, obviously, to see guys still fighting. We definitely could have, thrown it in a long time ago and thrown in the towel, but guys are just hungry. I think it speaks to the locker room we have of players that want to play hard, that want to work hard, that want to just go out there and try to win. And we've had some heartbreaking losses for sure, and I think it just is going to continue to fuel us.
On Brock, just circling back to him, when you consider that, he broke the rookie record of Connecticut getting 61, so it's a 63-year-old record set by a Hall of Fame player. How does that make you view Brock's potential as a pro?
Yeah, I think it's pretty unlimited at this point. Really, I can't really see the ceiling, and I think most people would probably agree with me in that way. Is to do something in your first year. I played as a rookie. I know how hard it is, and to not just play but to exceed and then to set historic records is insane. And so, again, just a testament to him. And I think he definitely, just knowing him, is going to want to keep going and want to keep pushing.
Good.
Thank you, guys.